A very good afternoon to class 9C and 10C. As we already know that today is the day of first day of this webinar week and involves teachers will be Dr. Rajiv Ranjan and Mr. Shubham Bhardwaj for speaking in this webinar today. So first of all, I would like to tell you the importance of this webinar so that you all can understand the reason behind it. As we already know that we are motivating the students so that they can achieve success in their life, so that they will be not having that phobia that they will be not speaking in front of the audience. So there should be that phobia should go from your heart. Okay, so just wait a moment. So basically, we are also inviting your parents and guardians so that they can have a look on students' performances, so that if there will be any feedback or suggestions, they can give to the students. Right? So we will be welcoming some teachers already arrived, some on the way, so they will be arriving very soon, and might be there will be arrival of our director sir and director ma'am also. So we welcome cordially our respected director sir, director ma'am, Soni sir, and faculty members of management, teachers, students, and some parents and guardians who are sitting nearby to the students to see the performances of students, that what are they doing in this webinar. So I'll be giving you a short introduction about senior faculty members of class 9th and 10th. Dr. Rajiv Ranjan, Department of English, Mr. Shubham Bhardwaj, Department of English, Mr. Prem Kumar, Department of Science, Mr. Abhay Kumar, Department of Hindi, Mr. Devendra Shah, Department of Maths, and Mr. Alok Kumar, Department of Computer. So these all are the faculty members of class 9th and class 10th, including some middle teachers and junior teachers who are also present in this meeting. Okay, so let's start the webinar. As you can see over here, I will be the first person to present this webinar. Before speaking about the webinar, I would like to tell you something, that success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Rajiv, and I'm here to present my webinar topic in front of you all, which is about teacher and students. Actually, my topic is about teaching methodology and what teachers are doing for students. What are the things teachers are doing so that they are making students? So let's begin our topic. So today in this topic, we'll be discussing various things about the teachers, that why and what teachers are doing for you. This is not only the webinar for students, but this is also the webinar for teachers. So some of the points, maybe there will be a new points for teachers also, and some of the points are there which is important for the student to know, that okay, our teacher is doing this much labor so that we are making ourselves the best in our life, and that is called the ideal teacher. I am teaching for about 10 to 11 years now. Okay. And I'm having the experience of 11 years in teaching. In this 11 years, I came to know something about teachers, which is very, very important. And what I learned in my life, what I learned because of this teaching experience, is that teacher is the noble profession in this world. Teacher is the noblest, you can say, superlative degree, you can say, in this world. Because without a teacher, there is no teacher. And without a teacher, there is no IAS or IPS or Prime Minister or the President of India or any other country. Because of whom? Because of a teacher. If there will be no teacher, of course, there will be no Prime Minister or President over here in this country. And of course, the world will be uneducated. So who is giving this education? The teacher. And teacher is that profession in which they are having double benefit. You can see over here. You are paying also, pay, giving money. You are paying also, and you are respecting also. Can you see this? Means the person you are paying also, and the person you are respecting also. That is called teacher. That is called noble teacher. Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell you some important bits about ideal teachers. I would like to tell you something about ideal teachers. So ideal teacher, what qualities makes you ideal? What qualities makes the teacher the best? What are the qualities in that teacher? So I'll be explaining you one by one so that there will be no any problem for you to understand. And this is, I'm again repeating this, that this is not only for the student, this is also for the teachers to understand this. Okay. So, and students, you can also listen over here that what teachers are doing for you. Exactly what are we doing? Do you think that your online classes are finished and we are just putting off our mobile phone and we are sleeping? No, we are not doing like that. Do you know how much labor we are doing just for your one lesson? How much time we are giving in just making one video for you? Do you know that? What we are doing to change the background of the screen, and what we are doing to have the good lighting facility so that the student can see the board. And this is not like only we are just sitting and watching you, class finished, time finished, and we are going to have a seat. No, we are not doing like that. Okay. So today we'll be telling you that ideal teacher, what is the meaning of this ideal teacher? So basically, I means intelligent. A good teacher should be always intelligent. If the teacher will be not intelligent, how can they solve the problem of the student? So of course, every teacher has the power of intelligence in their mind. Everyone is intelligent. Every teacher is intelligent. And that person is intelligent. That's why that person is a teacher. Otherwise, that person will be not a teacher. So the person is a teacher. It means that person is intelligent. So I for intelligent. Number 2, D. Dedicated. No, I have to teach. Dedication. Okay, I have to teach. Since my childhood, I was planning to become a teacher and a doctor because I was very much confused. And today I am both. I am a teacher and a doctor. Why? What is the reason? Because I was dedicated that whatever will happen, I will be a doctor and I will be a teacher. And this is the reason I am doing part time also and full time also. One as a doctor, one as a teacher. So this is the reason you should also work in that way, and every teacher should be the responsibility of dedication in the work, that whatever we are doing full of dedication, I have to do it and I will do it. This is the good teacher. Next we'll be talking about E. Enthusiasm, energy, energetic, enthusiasm. That I will be doing that thing with energy, with not like teachers are not teaching in a dull way. Teachers are teaching in very active way, very active. Any student can answer ask the question, and the teachers are answering the question. So this means that energy is very important to be ideal teacher. And all the teachers present over here, I'm not saying about any particular teacher, okay? I am saying about that what teachers are having qualities. So these all qualities are in the teachers, okay? So the teachers are enthusiasm, always energetic. What happens to you that whenever some students are feeling bored, or if the students are feeling very tired, they are saying, they are going to the administration and they are saying that, sir, I'm having headache. Can I have a rest? Do the teachers say that? No. If they are having headache also, they are not leaving the class just because of headache. They are not sitting and sleeping in the staff room. In staff room also, we are planning that what we are going to teach in our next class. We are not having sufficient time also to have our food, to have our lunch. Because when we are coming back from class to the staff room, so we are not having sufficient time because we have to arrange all the copies and all the works of the students, and we have to plan also what we are going to teach in the next class. So when we will be having a time for the lunch, no, we are not having enough time for the lunch also, but we are just eating a less. And do you know about it? Do you know the secret about it? That teachers are not eating whole lunch also in the lunch period. They are eating the half lunch, and half lunch they are eating after dismissal of the school when the students have already gone. So these are the qualities of the teacher. These are the energy of the teacher. The teacher is teaching you with enthusiasm, with energy, so that the teacher will be, so that the student will be understanding every bit of the teacher. Next, A. Okay, I'm writing over here, A. Amicable. For this word, maybe for some students, this word is very new word. And for some students, they're already familiar with this word amicable. Amicable means friendly. Okay. The teacher should be friendly. And of course, I know all the teachers of CPS present over there, they are friendly. I'm not only saying about the CPS, I'm saying about every teacher of this world. They are friendly to the students. So amicable means friendly behavior, because if they are having friendly behavior with the students, then the students can put the problem in front of the teacher, and the teacher will be having full of dedication, and they always solve the problem of students. So teachers are amicable. Teachers are very friendly to the students. Next one, L. Learned. Learned means that a teacher who is teaching in the classroom should have the knowledge on that particular area, on that particular subject, on that particular topic. If the teacher is not having any knowledge, how they are teaching you? They are teaching you so that you all will understand about the topic, and this can be only possible if the teacher is learned. So teachers are always learned in the specific topic or in this specific field or subject. That's why you are having various teachers for various subjects. You're not having only one teacher, because I also know Hindi and I also know maths and I also know science. It doesn't mean that I will be only teaching Hindi also, math also, and science also. No. In one field, I am having so much experience, and that is English. In one field, Devendra sir is having so much experience, and that is maths. Then the same thing with Prem sir, the same thing with Shubham sir, Alok sir, whatever, Abhay sir, whatever. So if they are having the grasp knowledge about that subject, it means they are learned, and that's why this is the reason they are teaching you in the best way. So this is the meaning of this ideal. Okay, intelligent, dedicated, enthusiasm, amicable, and learned. So let's start from T. What is the meaning I have written for T? T for talented. The teachers are very talented in doing different work, multitasking, like Sachin Tendulkar, who is all-rounder. I mean to say who was, because he's not playing cricket just now. But Sachin Tendulkar, like all-rounder, he can do bowling also, batting also, wicket-keeping also, fielding also. Okay. And so this is the quality of teacher, that teachers are also very talented in multitasking. Sometimes they are the judge. Sometimes they are teacher become students and students become teacher. Okay. Sometimes they are letting the students to speak on some topic. Sometimes teacher is becoming anchor. Sometimes teacher is becoming host. Okay. Sometimes teacher is becoming like other students in group together. Sometimes role play. Sometimes debate. It means that they are having multitasking activity. So they are teaching the student how to be talented, and this is called ideal teacher. Next, E. Understanding? So this is for talented. T for talented. E. Emotional. Emotional doesn't mean that, okay, students are saying something, his teacher started crying. That is not called emotional. Okay. Emotional means understanding students' feeling. Some students are having problem and they are discussing with the teachers. So teacher is understanding the feeling of the student. They're understanding that, oh, okay, so this is very wrong and what happened to you? Why like that? So teacher is explaining that thing so that the student will be not worried. Okay, so that the students will be not worried and they will be not thinking again and again that what will happen if something bad will be there in their family or in their friends. So they are sharing something with the teachers and teachers are getting emotional. It means that whenever you are giving bad news to the teacher about yourself or about your family members or friends, whatever, so teachers are showing the grief attitude about that particular situation. So this is called emotional over here. Understanding students' feeling is called emotional. Next one, A. Attractive. Don't be confused. Attractive doesn't mean that the teacher should be very handsome or the teacher should be very beautiful. I'm not saying about that attraction. I'm saying about the attraction like magnet. Okay, like a magnet. For example, if this is a magnet bar and there is North Pole, and this is South Pole, and this is the teacher. Okay. So teacher should be magnetic. It means the teachers create something to become South Pole over here. That's why the South Pole and North Pole will attract towards each other. This is called attraction. Attraction. What teacher is doing to attract the student means if the teacher is helping the student, if the teacher is teaching in a very good way to the student, if the teacher is sometimes the teacher is cracking a joke in front of students so that the students are laughing also, understanding also, playing also. So this is called the real quality, and these are the things teachers are following. Teachers are making themselves in that angle, in that North Pole or South Pole, to attract the student. So the teachers are just like magnetic. Okay, magnetic. आप लोग ये term सुने होंगे हिंदी में guru. Okay, guru, you already know what is the meaning of guru, teacher. Okay, and after that, attraction means akarshan. Akarshan. Okay, so guru plus akarshan, gurutwakarshan. Understood? Guru plus akarshan, gurutwakarshan. It means magnetic power. Teachers are having magnetic power, so that because of his teaching style, they are attracting the students. So this is called gurutwakarshan. Guru plus akarshan, gurutwakarshan. It's like magnetic. Okay, just wait a moment. Okay, next one is C. C for caring. The teachers are caring about you, that what is the good way, what is the good habit, what is the bad habit, what is the good touch, and what is the bad touch. Teachers are explaining why, what is the point. Are we getting extra money from the salary? No. Is the management paying us extra money for this? No. So why we are caring? Management is only paying the teacher only for the subject. That, okay, I am teaching English, other person is teaching Hindi, math, science, computer, whatever. So they are getting the money according to their subject. Are they getting the extra money for caring? No. So why we are caring? Because this is our nature. This is the nature of a teacher, because we have to care about you. That what is the consequences? What is the result? What will happen in the future, so that we can guide you. This line is bad line. This line is good line. Go on this line. Do not go in that line. So what is this? These all are called care. Next one from C, you can also say another word, creative. The teacher is also creative. Okay, sometimes if the students are not understanding any on any topic, then the teachers are finding different way to explain the topic. Different way. If by the just by the audio they can't understand, then the teachers are also showing the photo. Then the teachers are also having conversation one-to-one. Okay, then the teachers are also having some suggestion to ask from some friends. Or after that also they are not understanding. Teachers are giving extra time for that person, so that the student will be understanding very clearly. This is called creative. The creative ideas come to our mind, so that we can use that creative ideas for you all. What happened in Google Form? You already know about the example Google Form. Do you think that Google Form, we were knowing about Google Form? Do you think that every teachers were already knowing about Zoom and everything? No. We were not knowing, because we never used online classes. Okay, some teachers, well, I can say some teachers were knowing. I'm not saying 100%, but some teachers were not knowing also. That what is this Zoom? What is this Google Form? How the students can take the examination? How? So what we have done, we searched it. And in searching, we have given our more and more time in becoming creative. And then we have discovered, oh, wow, there is a Zoom app. Wow, there is a Google Form. We can take the examination. So these are all the points over there, so that I can tell you that how much labor teachers are doing only to teach the lesson. Okay, so that is creative. Another thing, the teacher should be charming. Okay, the teacher should be charming. Charming means smiling face, not like Hitler. Okay, going to the classroom. Yes, you stand up, I will shoot you. Not like that. Shooting doesn't mean that shooting you. Okay, like I will give you punishment or whatever. Okay, so it's not like Hitler. Okay, so teachers are charming. Charming means smiling face. Okay, when the students are saying that, okay, sir, I don't know this problem, and you have asked me this question, I don't know the answer. The teacher is not started abusing you. Okay, they are not abusing you or they are not hitting you that why you can't, so but they are smiling and saying that, okay, but from next time you have to do. Sometimes you say that, okay, sir, I'm so sorry, I forgot to bring my fair copy. Okay, then some teachers also tell you that, okay, you forgot to bring your fair copy, but anyhow I want to see your fair copy next time. But they are smiling also because they know the problem with students. Some students are having problems, some students are having this type of problem. So they are dealing all the problems with a smile on their face. That is called charming. Okay. Next one, with C. C only, concern. What is happening with you? Which examination is coming? What is the cut-off marks? What will you be doing after your 10th class? Which job is suitable for you? What is the best subject for you? What you should choose, maths or science? Should you choose basic or advanced? So these all suggestions who gives you, because you are so much young just now, so much teen just now to think from yourself. So you ask the suggestion of the teacher that, sir, what should I do in this situation? And what the teachers are doing, they are having concern. They are having concern that, okay, if you are having this type of problem, it can be solved by this way. Who is giving concern? Teacher. But this concern, no one can see the concern of the teacher. They are thinking that if the teacher is just punishing a student, then students are thinking, oh, that teacher is becoming my enemy. Are we your enemy? Do you think our age is to become enemy with the student? How old are you? How old we are? How old the teachers are and how old the students are? So do you think that much, you can say, age gap will be having the relationship with enemy? What is the point? Why we want you to have, why you want me to be enemy? What is the point? We are not policemen over here in school. We are not carrying gun, or we are not carrying handcuff. Handcuff means hatkadi. Okay, we are not carrying handcuff with us. So this is the thing that we are concerned about. This is the reason sometimes we give you punishment, but we are not giving you that type of punishment in which we are shooting you, or in which we are hitting you so that blood is oozing out from your head or your hand or cheeks, whatever. So we are concerned also that which type of punishment we should give to you, so so that there will be no any problem for you. Next one. Yeah, so these are the things you can say with C. Next one is H. Okay, excuse me. Okay, help. The teachers are also very helping nature, helping character. Many times it happened in school also. Some students fainted. Fainted means behosh ho jana. Some students fainted. And if the teacher will be thinking, oh, she fainted, so let her faint. This is not my duty. This is a duty of a doctor. This is a duty of administration. Who are we? Our aim is to teach in the class. I will not care the other things. If they will be thinking like this, what will happen to the student? So can you think about it, that we are helping nature also, we are helping the student whenever they are finding any problem in any subject, we are dealing with that, we are helping them. Or if in help also, sometimes what happens, you already know that in your past years, Chandraprakash sir used to come in your class with the long list of dues list. Okay, but what is the excuse me. Yeah, only 10 minutes are left. If this will disconnect, then you can rejoin from the same link. Okay. So do you remember Chandraprakash sir used to bring a very long slip, like paper was there in which it was written dues list. So do you know that dues list? So who are forgiving this? Who are forgiving that? Okay, you can't able to pay just now. You can pay in next month also. Who are doing all these? Do you know they are only the teachers? Now you'll be thinking that they are not the teachers. Sunita is not a teacher, or Dr. Ma'am is not a. Yes, they are teacher because they are management. Everyone concerned with CPS who is elder than you and who are related to management, or even at the counter. Even at the counter, I am saying everyone is a teacher. Teacher doesn't mean only to go in the classroom and to give a lecture on that specific topic. Teacher also means who are caring these all things. And of course, these all things are cared by everyone from the management and administration. And that is called teacher. So they all are helping you. Okay. So they are helping you in your academic also, or sometimes in fees also, but to the limit. Limit cross nahi hona chahiye, to the limit, so that they are also not getting harm effect, and school is also not getting harm effect. So in the limit, okay, in the limit, everything will be okay. Next is E. E means extraordinary. The teacher is always extraordinary. If there are many people standing over here, you can easily figure it out that, oh, this person looks like a teacher. Okay, everyone is having personal life. Okay, we are not saying anything about personal life, and we are not saying anything about a specific teacher. We are saying about the personal life. Every teacher is having personal life. So whatever they are doing at home, or whatever their habit is outside of the school campus, this is their personal life. But in the school campus, every teacher is in disciplined way, so that students can learn whatever the teacher looks like, or how the teacher is behaving, or how the teachers are speaking, so that students can imitate them and to become a very successful person in life. So that is called extraordinary. In extraordinary, I would also like to tell you that teacher never grows old. Teacher कभी बूढ़े नहीं होते हैं. अब आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे नहीं नहीं बूढ़े तो होते हैं, ये कैसा हो गया, बूढ़े कैसे नहीं होंगे? नहीं नहीं होते हैं. I will be telling you how. Maybe teachers are becoming old physically, but not mentally. Mentally, वो कभी बूढ़े नहीं होते हैं. They never become old. I'll be telling you why. Because if the teachers are teaching in class 9th and class 10th, next year, after you will pass out, that teacher will still teach in class 9th and class 10th. And before you came to the school, that teacher was still teaching in class 9th and class 10th. When you will be getting a graduation degree, the teacher is still teaching in class 9th and class 10th. And when you will be having your job, the teacher is still teaching in class 9th and 10th. So kahan bigger hua? They're not growing older. They are having the same mentality of class 9th and class 10th. I'm just giving the example of class 9 and 10. So the same way you can say the example of class 7th also, 6th also, 5th. So whatever the classes are. Okay. So the teacher is, mind is very specific. And yes, I have to clear all the doubts of class 9th and 10th. So they are becoming older physically, but not mentally. Okay, that is called extraordinary. Next one, respect. When you are getting a good job, then you must remember that, okay, when you are becoming engineer, you will say that, oh, today I am engineer, and the credit goes to Prem sir, that one of my teachers was there whose name was Prem sir, and really he was fantastic teacher. Because of him, I came to know about the world. Okay, or if you are becoming a singer or poet, you will be saying about Abhay sir, and so on. Okay, and so on. You can take the example of different teachers also, and you can correlate with the job you are getting, and then you can say that, okay, or if you get achieving good marks in 10th examination, oh, thank God I've achieved good marks in my examination, I have really got a good teacher. Do you know, still, I don't know, will you believe or not, but still there are messages in my phone, on my WhatsApp, still students are in touch with me. Still students are saying that, sir, what is happening new in CPS, sir, we miss you very much. So these all types of things make me feel very proud of myself. You know, it makes me feel very proud. I am teaching in CPS for a very long time just now, very long time. And still, whenever I go to CPS, I always think this is my first class. This is my first class. This is my first day. Because I feel very good over there. I feel like a family. Students are just behaving like a family to me. And of course, you all are like family. So for every teacher, I'm not saying only for me, I'm saying for every teacher, all students are like family, this CPS family. Got it? Including teachers also, including students also, all the members. Okay. So that is called respect. Okay. So you can say here, respectful. So teachers are very respectful. Everyone respect the teacher. so that they can achieve success in their life. Okay. Now the last one, and that is S. S for strict. But देखो, I have not written here only strict. मैं चाहता तो बस strict लिख के भी छोड़ सकता था, लेकिन मैं strict लिख के नहीं छोड़ा हूँ. I have written strict but. Okay, strict तो होना ही चाहिए, मतलब कि disciplinary way में. But supportive. Strict but supportive. Okay, strict. So you already know about it that if some teachers are giving punishment to students are thinking that, oh, that teacher I don't like, that teacher I hate. Just simply one line, I hate you, finish. They don't know the reason behind it. What is the point of hating a teacher? What is the benefit you are getting? We are not here to be loved, or we are not here to be hated. Nothing. We are just doing our job. We are caring you because teachers are the second parents of the students. Whatever care your parents are giving at your home, they have given as soon as you came to the school. This is our responsibility to take care of you. So before, a long time ago, you can ask your father also, or grandfather also, grandmother or mother, anyone elder. So you can ask them that how teacher used to teach you when you were in school. How? Do you know they used to beat them? But just now there are many laws. Whenever the teacher is beating a student, they are saying that no, the parents are also coming. Why have you beaten my ward? Why have you beaten my daughter? Why have you beaten my son? So these all things are changing. Do you know, before a very long time ago, maybe you can ask your grandparents, there was one saying, and one saying was, Guruji mare dhamadham, vidya aaye chama cham. Okay, Guruji mare dhamadham, vidya aaye chama cham. So this was the saying of olden people, because they were knowing about it, that okay, that is the point. Whenever there will be no punishment, of course there will be no education, there will be no wisdom. So sometimes punishment is also necessary, and whenever we are punishing you, do not be offended. We are making you. We are punishing you because we want to make you. We are not like shooting you, or we are not killing you. Okay, as I don't know, have you remembered or not? The first time I came to CPS, I told you that I am not a tiger. I will not eat you. Okay, so you can speak. You can just open your mouth and speak in English. This is what I want to tell you, that when I had gone to CPS first time, the first day, this was my statement, that I am not a tiger, so why are you scared of me? So keep on speaking, and slowly, students became very familiar. Another thing, maybe Abhay sir is knowing about it. There was one poem, I think, of Tulsidas. And in that poem, it was written that Bhai Binu Hoi Na Preet. भय बिनु होई ना प्रीत. मतलब जहां भय नहीं है वहां प्यार तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. मतलब बिना डर के प्यार पॉसिबल नहीं है. इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. सो भय बिना होई ना प्रीत. So I was saying that भय बिनु होई ना प्रीत, बिना डर के ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. ओके, बिना डर के ये पॉसिबल ही नहीं है कि हम लोग को एजुकेशन मिले. सो टीचर्स आर मदर लाइक. मदर कैसी होती है? केयरिंग. टीचर्स आर केयरिंग. मदर इज स्ट्रिक्ट. सो व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग दैट टीचर्स आर मदर लाइक. Okay, what are the mother doing? Very caring. Teachers are caring. Supportive. Teachers are supportive. Strict. Teachers are strict. Lovable. Teachers are lovable. So it means that respectful. Teachers are respectful. So just like mother. Okay. So whenever we talk about mother tongue, why we don't say father tongue? Why we don't say what is your father tongue? We always say what is your mother tongue? Why we cannot say what is your father tongue? Because the first word is only ma, which is spoken by a little child. That's why we say it as mother tongue. We don't say it as father tongue. Okay, so last but not least, I would like to tell you that for effective teaching, for very good teaching, for the best teaching, we teachers are doing 5 things. It means you can say 5 E's. Okay, E's, 5 E's for effective teaching. For effective teaching. What are the 5 E's for effective teaching? Number 1 is engage. We are engaged so that we can give the best to the students. We explore. We explore to different websites, to different places so that we can gather more information for the students. We evaluate. We evaluate according to their marks that which students are lacking, which students should work more harder to have more and more marks in their examination. Next one is explain. We are explaining to the students so that the students are having the grasp knowledge on that subject, on that topic. And last but not least, that is elaborate. We elaborate the topic. We are just explaining the topic in vast ways so that the students are understanding, so that we are working so much hard. But still some people believe that no, online class finish, time finish, we go home, we sleep. No, it's not like that. Whatever we are working, why have I chosen this topic of today? Do you know about it? Because I want students to know what teachers are doing for you. We are not only passing our time, we are giving our best to you. Do you know about it? We are giving our best. ताकि किसी भी हाल में वो स्टूडेंट्स अच्छा करे. इससे क्या फायदा होगा? ऐसा तो नहीं है कि हाँ we'll be getting extra salary for that. No, we'll be getting the same salary, but we are putting more effort. So remember this, that whenever you are talking to the teacher, always be respectful. Okay, always be respectful so that teachers will be also having very calm feelings in the heart that yes, that person is respecting me. That person knows how much labor I am doing. So by this way, I'll be finishing the presentation of my webinar. And I hope that you already liked it. And I hope that you all will follow the same, whatever I have explained you in the topic of teaching methodology and skills teachers are giving to the students. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Well, all are saying, many messages came that, sir, it was really awesome. Sir, it was nice. Thank you very much. And really, I appreciate it. आप लोग इस वेबिनार के लिए, इस टॉपिक के लिए you are praising me, and really from my heart, thank you very much.